And particularly in an age of social media where so many people are getting their information in sound bites and snippets off their phones, if we can't discriminate between serious arguments and propaganda, then we have problems.
There you got President Obama yesterday calling out fake news, saying it is putting democracy in jeopardy. This comes after social media sites have vowed to crack down on these fake news sites. But doesn't that get really close to censorship?
Here now to weigh in, the Fox News roaming correspondent at large, Geraldo Rivera, roaming through Los Angeles this morning. Good to see you, Geraldo.
Hey, Geraldo.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
We're doing great here on the Real News Show. But what do you think about the president? What do you think about the president of the United States taking a shot at fake news? It kind of looks like they're looking for any excuse they can to explain why Hillary lost.
Before we get into the fake news aspect, I just want to say that I hope the president-elect is screening more than just cranky old white guys for his cabinet. I want a little more diversity. You know, Nikki Haley, the South Carolina governor, I heard that she was being considered. Ed probably knows more than I do. That would be nice, move toward diversity. I think you got to get away from the same old, same old. In terms of fake news, you know, we can belittle the president's concerns, but the fact of the matter, Steve, is that BuzzFeed did an analysis of the top 20 bogus stories as compared to the top 20 real legitimate stories. And the top 20 bogus stories, which included, for example, Hillary Clinton sold weapons to ISIS, the Pope endorsed Donald Trump, FBI agent that was investigating Hillary was found dead in a murder-suicide.
Well, Geraldo, you know who makes up
those
these
false
stories
got more hits than the real stories.
A lot of these stories are being made up by teenagers in Macedonia who realized they were putting out fake stories about Bernie Sanders, but they weren't getting the clickbait, and so they switched to Donald Trump, and they started making more money.
My point, Steve, is that just because the fake story is one that you agree with politically and you wish were true, it's still a grave danger. When people start messing around with our internet and our flow of information, we really are subject to the wiles, the evil intent of some of our enemies. I really do believe that the least reported or most underreported story this election season is the fact, now stated as fact by the NSA and other intelligence agencies within the U.S. government, that it really was Russia that provided WikiLeaks with those emails that were so damning to Hillary Clinton and the Democrats. The Republicans didn't complain because it was damning to the Democrats, but the shoe could have easily been on the other foot, and the next time around, it may be. Maybe next time Putin wants the Democrat to win, so he starts leaking crap about the Republican. I think that we have to recognize that in this age, and all of us as parents, we tell our children, you have to recognize that this is a very perilous time where truth is no longer in the eye of the beholder. Truth now is on the pen of a propagandist.
Just think they need to focus more on jobs and the economy than all the junk mail and, you know, in our inboxes.
Well, he is no purveyor of fake news, Geraldo Rivera. Good to talk to you.
Thank you, Geraldo.